Hello, Wii players, and all those who happen to watch. There's another episode of Is It Worth Your Wii Points? Today we're going to cover Zelda 2, Link's Adventure. Yes. Now, of course, all the quotes in this episode and following episodes are from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Now, when you dab right into this game, the first thing you're going to notice is that it's not the overhead view like you got in the other classic adventure games. The engine has been reamped and done in a different style compared to the other Zeldas. It was side-scroller, basically. Basically, right now you're probably looking at the intro screen, you put your name in and all that. I'm just going to use the name Zelda for now. In this game, pretty much, you deal with more RPG elements than you did in the original game. That's what they were trying to do a different approach with this at the time, but, of course, knowing Nintendo, they weren't going to get a lot of sales from it because a lot of people were skeptical about the game, which I don't understand why, still to this date. I mean, it played just like Fan-Axidoo, which, of course, was another underlooked title. I thought this title and Fan-Axidoo deserved a little bit better than the harsh criticism it got. I mean, you have to deal with some RPG elements throughout the game, which of course gave it a more difficult challenge. I thought the game was quite enjoyable when I grew up anyway. I was one of the original people that played the game on the original system at the time. We never technically owned the cartridge, but we rented it a lot, because I enjoyed the hell out of the game. It was so fun. But there's a lot of underlooked features about this game, about the RPG elements that pretty much set up like Eve's 3 if you ever played that game before, for the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Just like that. This game features a lot of dialogue as well, so it's pretty good, They added a lot of elements to this game. It had like a EXP system, so you level up, you get life, you get extra damage, you get extra magic to use some skills in the future projects. Get your endeavor towards the gameplay. There's a lot of quests you go through, little mini quests to get to the next area, which of course makes the game challenging and also very fun. You have to kind of figure out yourself, but yet you get hints from the townspeople, which makes the game moderate. The battling in this game is a little bit tricky, though, for some people who are not used to this. Basically, you run about and you kill enemies that you get XP from it. You get like 250 to 300 points for EXP, supposedly. I remember getting up to how much was it before? It was like close to 500 points from one enemy. I forgot which one it was. But basically, the game is worth your Wii points, folks. Don't let this game fool you. It has a lot of fun gameplay in it. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it's worth your Wii points. I cannot specify this enough. It's worth it. Purchase it with your points that you have. 500 points will not kill you to try out this game and play it. It's something that's worth your time and effort. It has a good storyline. You have to save Princess Zelda. It's a game that pretty much leaves you on your toes. You might die here and there, but of course that's the fun of all Zelda games. You die and you go back and try again. This game had a lot of interesting elements for a side-scrolling RPG that I think a lot of people or a lot of companies sought after and made a lot of successful games. So, anything else, thank you guys so much for watching, and yes, this game is worth your Wii points. I cannot express this enough.